Gotta start the day off right, man.
Welcome to Rebuke All Devils Radio 107.7, home of the truth. Subscribe to our channel and receive breaking news, world news, along with a variety of truth music on our playlist. If you would like to join us or advertise, email us at rebukealldevils.radio107.7 at yahoo.com. Home of the truth and shalom.
Rebuke, and welcome back to another edition of Rebuke All Devils Radio 107.7, home of the truth. And man, you know, on this show, it's our whole soul duty is to rebuke these devils and these evildoers. So let me introduce you to this wicked man that you see on the screen. Jewish man, HAYIM Nissim Cohen. And what this Jewish man did is absolutely sickening. Let's roll that clip.
A father of 9 adoptive children is in jail tonight.
38-year-old HAYIM Cohen is being charged with sexual assault and continual sexual abuse of his 17-year-old son. But according to court documents, the abuse also involves some of the other siblings. Aniela Ruiz has been digging through these lengthy documents. We want to warn you, some of the details are very disturbing. Aniela, is this the first time this man has been arrested?
No, it's not. He was actually arrested back in October of 2019. We actually did a story on him a few months prior to that. He wanted to adopt more kids, and in our story right now, you'll see a video from him from back then, but we've actually blurred out some of the images to protect the kids involved in this story. Take a look. 38-year-old HAYIM Cohen is facing several charges of sexual assault of a child and continuous sexual abuse of a child. His father of 9 was very active on various social media sites. Video after video portrayed him in what seemed a normal life with adoptive kids. But court documents shed a different light of what was going on inside the home. According to those documents, the sexual abuse of the 17-year-old started just 2 weeks after he was adopted back in 2016. They say this came to light after the teen called into a podcast to share about the sexual abuse. He used a burner phone, and investigators were able to track him down through the IP address. And the documents go on to say the abuse happened all the time. They say Cohen would call the boys into the room every night to massage his feet. He would tell them to lay down and would caress them. He would make them touch themselves, and then he would touch himself. The victim said from the age of 14 through 17, they had sexual encounters. One of the teens did run away and was returned to the home by constables. He says they were taken to be interviewed, but they all denied the abuse allegations. Their father would bribe the kids or scare them. They go on to say the teen was waiting to turn 18 so he could tell on his dad and was scared the authorities wouldn't believe him. The teen said CPS had 8 investigations that led to nothing. All of this coming from the defendant saying he's in hospice care and has a terminal illness. Well, right now, CPS has custody of all of the 8 kids, all of the kids, and they say that they could not comment on the case. Of course, it's still an ongoing investigation for them.
Aniela, we understand there's also been a lawsuit filed against the suspect.
Well, that's right. There has been a lawsuit filed on him from the case from 2019 where there was a foreign exchange student living under his house. And of course, we'll bring you more details coming up at 6.
So many layers to this story. Interested to hear more. Aniela Ruiz, thank you.
And so you heard that, right? This is what this man, a man of God, supposed to be a man of God, right? Supposed to be part of God's chosen people, right? And he's up in here molesting his own adopted boys. Molesting his own adopted boys. Look at this. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that you can't even make up, man. You are looking at a true devil right there. You're looking at a true devil right there. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, man, because I don't see how any grown man would want to hurt any child, let alone any grown man that want to hurt any child. It does not make sense to me. It does not make sense to me. But check this out. I'm gonna pull this script right quick, right? Hold on. And so right now, and I try to get that pulled up. But Revelations 2:9, I know thou works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blaspheming of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. You see what I'm saying? He is definitely the synagogue of Satan. There's no doubt about it, because no God-fearing man would do that to a child. We all know that. I got one more for you. Revelations 3:9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. So with that being said, man, we got to protect the children. So shout out to all the agencies that did step in to protect those kids. And then for the ones that return the children back, I'm pretty sure that there's going to be some kind of legal litigation that'll probably be facing them in the near future. But it's a good thing, that we got this sexual predator, this sexual monster, HAYIM NISSIM COHEN. It's so good that we got that sexual predator that's hurting little boys off of the streets. Man, y'all drop y'all comments down below and let me know what you think about this devil right here and those devilish, unthinkable, harmful actions that this Jewish man took against his own adopted children. Those of us that's in the faith, the true Jews, we have to keep pushing this truth, and we got to keep pushing this light. You see, the Most High chose us to bring light into the world, and that's what we have to do. We have to stand up for righteousness and in truth. And with that being said, I say shalom.